Hey everybody, it's Charlie. It is May the 6th, and it'll probably be May the 7th before I can get this video right. This is my third time trying to record it. I'm not doing it on the quick cam or on the direct upload because for some reason it won't record volume, and I keep running over 10 minutes. So I've got a timer set, and I'm going to cut it short, and I've already wasted a minute yakking. So here I go. Numbers today, unemployment numbers. ADT came out. I was really surprised. 490,000 is what they're projecting for jobs lost in April. Now, I said yesterday ADT is usually more accurate than the government, and they are. So, I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means that we've had so many months of 600,000+. Now we're getting into the spring, and companies have whittled down their workforce to where they're laying off less and less people, or whatever. It doesn't really matter. 500,000 people is a lot of people still to lose their jobs in 1 month. The fact of the matter is, from April of 2008 to April of 2009, the unemployment rate has jumped 47%. So I don't think I'm saying that right. From April to April, 47% more people were laid off this April than last April. Another statistic that you're not going to hear on Bubble Vision, on the talking salesmen, the talking heads that are pitching you on getting back into the stock market, is I know you're going to hear that we're bottoming out in housing, but this statistic should tell you something. For the last 3 quarters, the percentage of people who hold mortgages that are upside down in them has went dramatically straight up. 3 quarters ago, 14.3% of mortgages were upside down. 2 quarters ago, 17.6% were upside down. Well, this past quarter that just ended, 21.8% are upside down. Nearly a quarter of the mortgages in this country, if mine included, I owe more than this house is worth. And that stat is, in my opinion, absolutely killer, because this economy is so dependent on people spending money and people taking money out of their homes in the form of equity. And it's gone. And 25% off. Almost a quarter of the homes in your neighborhood. Look around. 1 out of 4, they're upside down in their mortgage. And, and it's ridiculous. Like 90% of the homes have mortgages on them. The average home in the United States is worth $182,000 right now. I'm in this business, so I know a few years ago it was $225,000, $230,000, and that's in average America, let alone California, where their percentages of being upside down are way worse than ours, or way worse than the rest of the country. Which leads to, right now, we have 8.3 million people that own mortgages that they owe more on the house than it's worth. If the housing values fall 5% more, and there's absolutely no reason to think that they're not going to fall another 40%, but if just 5% more decline happens, we're going to have an additional 2.2 million people be upside down, or almost 11 million homes upside down. Now, I'm not going to speak for the whole country, but I will speak for me. And I made a video a few days ago where I said I am very close to just, hey, let's hit the reset button, and start over again. And I think there's a lot of people are just like me in that respect. You're upset because you are too small to save, and the too big to fails have failed miserably. They've taken your money and invested it poorly and have failed. But yet we pump so much money into them that they're the shining stars of Wall Street, are the shining stars of the stock market now in these financials. And they're leading us out of this recession that they got us into. And the people telling you that they're leading us out of this recession that they got us into, the people who are telling you we're coming out of it didn't see it coming. Of course, they were in control of these banks and Wall Street, but they didn't see it coming. and now they're going to convince us that it's over. So I'm not buying it, and I certainly would anticipate that most of the people watching this video are not buying it. So anyway, that news was also followed by another article. This was all in Bloomberg today, that a study in 85 markets has shown in the last 12 months, all home transactions in the last 12 months, 32% of them were either foreclosures or short sales. All right, so 20% of them were foreclosures, meaning just, everybody knows what that means. 12% of them were short sales, meaning the bank sold it for less than the mortgage was. Now, you can imagine with 750,000 homes still in the waiting to be foreclosed on, with 22% of the people in this country being upside down in their mortgages, that number is going to do nothing but go sky high. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not a graduate of Harvard Business School. I am not sitting on the board of the Federal Reserve, and I'm going to certainly smarter people than me are trying to sell us on the fact that we're out of this thing and we're heading for recovery. But I tend to believe, little old me, I believe that one of my subscribers who sent me a comment has it figured out. And the subscriber is Evil USA and the 9/11 Lie. Nice big name. He writes, well, it appears they have printed enough money round the clock now for the last 6 months to give the appearance of economic health. And all the fools have bought into it. Now watch what happens. And I think that is 100% right on the money. That, our government is selling us on this recovery. I think that when it does collapse again, that something else will be blamed. That's my fear is, what is that next shoe to drop that's going to be the cause for the next down leg. But anyway, that is what I wanted to say today, and I hope everybody's having a good week, and we'll talk to you later.